Hello everyone. Welcome in this session and we are talking about software. This software called TreeShade. You can install totally free right in exchange.adobe.com and search in Creative Cloud for TreeShade. And you will find the software here. I have developed this software and still developing, and you can install totally free. It's an extension for Adobe InDesign and Adobe Bridge, and also it has a local server to run online forms for content management and also for hosting websites. In this session we will talk about assigning function using TS tag for output information depending on text through external function. So here in Adobe Bridge, after installing TreeShade and creating the root folder TRST, there will be a folder called workshop. Inside this folder you're supposed to put your project files and edit them. Here let's create in Adobe Bridge folder inside workshop. Let's name function as demo for our project. And now from TreeShade menu, at first you will have submenu, a new called new, and it's actually reveal a folder called new inside the initial folder in workshop, and any files exist inside this folder will be revealed here as a command. So you can click on the file name here to duplicate the file on the current folder. And to create online form, select data, this text file. This special text file at first have this flag to determine that it's online form, this folder, and also have content for form settings, for button settings. So now if you double click on the text file, you can reveal the online form. Now the online form is empty because here we don't have any file. But if you put any file, like let's put photo. Now if you refresh the online form, the file will be revealed as upload field, so the end user can upload the new photo here. Here you can send the URL to anyone to update the content here in your computer. Like here, the end user, if we click update, the photo here will be updated. This text file created automatically, TS sort, and this store the order of the files, because you can reorder in custom order. Like if we add a new text file, let's say employee name, now the text file revealed here as text area, so you can add edit the text, new content here, update. Now this text file updated. If you double click, you will have the new content. This window revealed by TreeShade, so you can edit the text file quickly. If you want to load subfolder, like let's create folder called employee, and let's cut employee name and put inside employee folder. To cut a file in TreeShade, it's recommended to select this command, pick for change, then go to your folder and right click and select change. Here you have a command for modification, and here move this command move here will change the file to this folder. Just click OK if you don't want to change the file name. Or let's remove the employee, because the folder employee, so no need to repeat the word. Okay. Okay, now if we load the content, the folder employee is not loaded, because the folder has no paired text file, have no file with the same name beside it. So at least you need to create text file or any file, but typically text file. So select from TreeShade, new text, then name the file exactly as the folder, employee. Okay. Now if we load the form, here you will have sub-content, employee, and if you open this text file, name will be revealed here without the label name, because there is only one file. But if you add a new text file inside employee folder, like let's add a position, Now if we load the online form, you will have two fields, name and position. Now the end user can update the content. So you can use the content here to place inside InDesign document. So the document will be updated automatically. Now if we submit, like here the HR department or team or marketing team, he can upload new content using online forms. Now the text file will have the content that we entered on the online form. And now you can place these text files as live snippets inside InDesign document. Let's suppose that we have fields for first name and last name. So let's edit this file and write first name. And let's add another text file from TreeShade menu, new, then text. Okay. Now if we refresh the online form, you will have position, last name, then first name. It's not the right order. So you can, in Adobe Bridge, drag and drop the files to order. So we have first name, then last name, then position. After dragging and dropping the files, you can select from TreeShade menu, update sort.txt, update ts underscore sort.txt. Now TreeShade will update this file by listing the pure name of the text files here, first name, last name, position. Pure name of the file means the file name without the extension. Okay, now if we reorder, if we refresh the online form, you will have first name, last name, and position. Now suppose you want a function to connect the first name and last name and put on one text file. So here the ts tag, we can use ts tag to execute a command on a function. So at first, let's create a hidden text file here. So from TreeShade menu, select new, then text, and name the file connect name. And add ts underscore htn to be hidden, because this file will have instructions to be executed on the online submitting, and we don't want to reveal the text file on the online form. Like here, connect name, will not be displayed here because it has here TS underscore HDN hidden. But if we remove this and refresh again, connect name displayed here, and inside this text file we will write instructions to be executed on form submitting. So we need to be hidden. TS underscore HDN. Okay, now let's open in VS Code. And let's write tag to retrieve the function file. So start by opening and closing the tag, TS tag, and let's make text file for the function. So let's add a new text file, a new text from TreeShade menu. Let's name function. Okay, function. And let's be hidden also. So we want to place the content of this function here. So let's write the relative path to the function text file dot slash function. Here you can use regex, regular expression. So write dot plus to get the file, and write at the end here a place. Capital letters or small, no difference. And then we need to add inside the TS tag anywhere ID to assign the placed content of the function inside a variable. Let's name function also, or let's name connect, any name. Now we want to add TS tag to execute the function. So write TS tag, and at the end write function instead of a place to identify the TS tag as output function. Now let's write the same ID to identify the input, the function that we want to execute. And we need to place the text for first name and last name. So let's copy this here instead of function, first, it's enough to write first and last, because here we are using regular expression, and let's name the retrieve content as first. Let's repeat. For last. And here last. Now we have the function body that we want to write inside function.txt text file, and we have first and last, the first name and last name. We place the text files in these IDs. Now you need to add the parameter ID first, and also ID last, to be passed to the function as parameters. Okay, now let's write the function. Now here inside the function we have the body function. Let's name connect text, and let's add 3 parameters. The first parameter must match the ID first, and the second must match the second ID last, and the third one must be output path, this word, to identify the output path that we will write here. Okay, so first, last, and output path. Now let's ask ChatGPT to write the function, Node.js function, to connect two text as the first name and last name. So here this is supposed to be a Node.js function for connecting first and last name, and write a new text file in the output path location. Okay, Now we need just the function. So here, full name, first and last. Here in TreeShade, it's not supposed to use this. What is this character called? Backtick. So we don't want to use backtick. Don't use backtick. Okay. So let's copy and put here. Exactly, that's it. Now we need to specify the output path before function type. This is important to be at last, but this ID is not important, and the order also not important, because this ID match the first one, and here the parameters, first and last. So let's write the relative path dot slash full name dot txt. Here you need to write a regular expression, so I put backslash before the dot. Okay. Let's save. Now let's see if we update the online form. First name Abdul Aziz, last name Junaid, position developer. Let's see if TreeShade server will create full name here. Okay, now we have full name, and full name is loaded also because it's not hidden here. If you don't want the output text file to be displayed on the online form, you can add here to the output name ts_hdn to be hidden. Okay, let's delete here for name. Always when you move a file to trash, use TreeShade menu, move to trash. So TreeShade trace the modification. Cancel, no. TreeShade try to, there is functions and scanning in background to trace any modification. Also, if you delete the file using Adobe Bridge default commands, but not always the guarantee. So it's better to use the TreeShade move to trash command, and also this command warn you when an image is placed inside an InDesign document anywhere in your project folders. So if the image is used in some place, TreeShade will warn you that this image is already used. So it's better to use this move to trash. Now let's refresh again. Let's write new name. Update. Now the function that is connected to TreeShade automatically created this file, full name, by executing the function file here that exists inside this text file function, and here the relative path to that function. Here the function assigned to this ID and used here in the function output, because here at the end we write function instead of a place. This TS tag considered to execute the function that specified at the beginning here, using these parameters, ID first and ID last, where here placed the first file, ID first, and here placed the last name, ID last. And here in the function, the parameter must match the word first and last. Here they must be the same, first and last. So the order here is not important for the parameters. Like you can put like this, last and first, but the function ID must be at first, and the TS tag type must be at end function. Okay, let's try again. Let's check full name. Okay, it's worked. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and don't hesitate to install the software and try. It's totally free, and you can install from Adobe Exchange. And here we make a simple example by connecting first name and last name. For this function, you can use it for many customization, like generating QR code, sending email, sending WhatsApp, generating AI generative, connecting to OpenAI to perform a task on the submitted form. Okay, that's it.